Every corner, every city, there's a place where life's a little easy, little Hennessy, laid back and cool, every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside, every wrong done will be alright. Nothing but peace, love, and street passion. Every ghetto needs a thug.
Dear mama, don't cry, your baby boy's doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hood.
And I apologize for being a woman trying to get some change. I'm tired, I swear I'm tired. And I apologize for being a single mother, trying to find a good brother. But y'all don't want to hear that much.
Come on, Pastor Stoney always take us to church one time. All right, everybody excited? Got y'all going? Like, y'all ain't really emotional yet, are y'all? Cause I was getting emotional. I ain't even gonna lie. The free thinkers had me thinking. Had a little teardrop over here, a little thugs here, had to blink it out, get it together, get myself back together. OG Muffy Johnson put me back in the game one time, coach. All right. She brought me back.
Okay. And this year, actually, I lost my cousin Lil Manny, who actually died on Robert's birthday. So it's like double. So this first poem I actually want to dedicate to my cousin Lil Manny. It's called Forever Is Temporary. If you knew that the last time was the last time, what would you do differently? I think about it so much that it fucks with me mentally. If you knew in those moments you wouldn't put them off. If you knew in those moments you wouldn't put them off, but you said to yourself, I'll do it later, unaware that later would never come. Those are the things that I seem to can't get back from. All those missed calls, they hit different when you realize you can never return them. The painful regret of ignoring calls when reality hits, the day you realize they'll never ring again. Promises only look good on paper because what good are they when they're broken? Conversations are so much harder to be had when nothing is being spoken. Forever is temporary. It took a while for me to understand that. Cherish those forever moments because when they're gone, there's nothing you can do to get them back. Forever is temporary. The moments we live in are never permanent. It's nothing like how we assume. And even though my mind knows I will never again see it, my heart will never stop looking for your face in a crowded room. R.P. Lil Manny.
God send me an angel from the heavens above. Send me an angel to keep my broken heart from being in love. All I do is cry. God send me an angel to wipe the tears from my eyes.
And this poster was done by Sammy. Is he still in here?
Yeah, man, don't worry about it.
Okay. He in here. But he did this poster. They got follow him on Instagram. So I want to give this to you.
43 homicides in 30 days. I ain't glorifying my people, my city craze. That almighty dollar with my city praise. Devastation, revelation, we in last days. Lyric was 6 and she was murdered by some close strays. Politicians don't really care, they know crime pays. It's heavy on my mental, on his instrumental. Death is so parental, find you by your dental. I'm from the city of the hard knocks, where niggas get you faded in the barbershop. I swear to God, my whole city lost. College student got his brain splattered, trying to share his thoughts. Now the feds on my street, the whole city hot. My verses paint a vivid picture, call me Basquiat. I just pray I see another day. Some cowards hit the park and shot some kids while they was trying to play. Cold city, cold city. Man, I grew up in the cold city.
If y'all know the words, please sing along. And
and just vibe out with me. Y'all ready?
All right.
Last night I cried, tossed and turned. I woke up with tried eyes, my mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I have gotten into. When my 3 mouths to hear my mind, it always helps me out. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually, baby. I am losing all patience for us. You see, I'm at the point where saying I love you won't make it any better. And it's not even about the trust. I'm not waiting on you to make a move no more. I'm about ready to see you and tell you don't let the good Lord split you while you walking out that door. In fact, there ain't no coming back. In fact, I'm so tired of you two and all the bullshit you done put me through. It seemed like I didn't went through the same old shit. I just replaced it with somebody new. Okay. But I guess I'm just a special kind of fool and to think I stayed for so long because I didn't want to lose. But tell me, having you, how was that a win? With having you, I still feel lonely within. And now I'm at my end. I'm at my point of my return. So I guess you live. And now I've learned you do not deserve my natural hair or my natural locks. Nah, bruh. You deserve you a basic bitch with a perm so you can listen to it go on and on and on and on.
Period.
About her eyebrows being on fleek. Forgive me, this woman that you now see, you don't know her. You so used to me bowing down, kissing at your motherfucking feet. Yeah, for you, life was sweet. But all that shit is dead and gone. So I'm gonna leave your ass here at the end of the poem with that end of that Vivian Green love song. Y'all ready? Hey. Making love to me, then disappearing so suddenly. Up and down we go, and I'm so tired. You pacifying me with promises you know that you'll never keep. Round and round we go. I am on
with no one else to turn to, what is she to do? Still clothes to provide, 3 meals, 4 miles, tell me, how does she divide? So she's praying for someone to come along, a good man, not one who sells dope with dreams of making and painting pictures of false hope. Hope. What about America? Land of the brave, home of the free. How about the land of the dream to keep you asleep to a legacy that was snatched away? So they say, get you a piece of the American pie. But how am I to taste it with my existence here is baseless. Brown kids stripped naked and left nameless. Left with nothing but an uncertain dream to become famous. Cause we're forced to emerge from hoods saturated with drugs and young thugs with no patience. Now that's called pill to swallow with no chaser.
I go by the name of Humble Trey, and this is called Caden's story. Caden, he a youngin', 18 years old. He grew up in this world with his heart so cold. His pops left his life when he was 6 years old, but he ain't do it on his own. He was gunned down, bro. Late nights out trapping, they caught him in traffic. These niggas did him bad, but I swear he wasn't lacking. Back to little Caden, he was playing at home. His mom cooking dinner while talking on the phone. 3 knocks at the door, and she think, who could it be? K, your dad lazy, I know he got his key. Much to her surprise, when she opened up that door, saw 3 sad cops there standing on the porch. Ma'am, we sorry to inform you, your son father's gone. No time for her to grieve, you raising a man on your own. Kate was still playing, unaware what's going on. He seen her drop her phone, then she dropped down to her knees. Caden rushing over, all he heard was, God, please. He don't know why she crying, but he knows just what she need. He gave her a big hug, and she loved it when he squeezed. Her tears just flowing, cause she knows just what he need. A proud black man, yeah, that's who his father was. The media gonna play him just because he sold drugs. He tried to do this right, I swear he tried to be legit. He was putting in them apps and jobs wouldn't call him back for shit. So he did what he knew, he hit the block with the food. Know these niggas hating, but he knew he was gonna make it. This wasn't long term, just to change the situation. Get up out the hood and give his son a better life. Turn his baby mama from his girl to his wife. It's sad, but it's true. That's just how this shit be. When you down bad, first you turn to the streets. But these niggas envy you. They want to take you off these streets. A few years passed by. Caden turned 12. 6 years without his pops. He about to get these niggas hell.
State regulates what the city can do about gun violence. So a lot of people that got up here and said a lot of things about voting and things of that nature, I just think it's imperative that I know we don't fuck with the politicians and politics, but we gotta know what's going on for real. We gotta stop just saying, it's gotta stop, and you don't know exactly what laws is stopping you from doing what you need to do. So I encourage National Voter Registration Day was September 24th. If you have not voted within the last year, they probably already have 180,000 voters, registered voters, they got purged. So you gotta re-register if you haven't voted in a year. I just wanted to put that out there because that's the only way we're gonna be able to affect change outside of our own community, okay? And also, before I get started, I want to say to everybody that lost somebody due to gun violence, my condolences. And definitely, I'm really like caught up in this show for some reason. This second year, man, I don't know why. But everybody, please go get you a therapist or somebody to talk to. I think that's very important in mental health because I have a therapist of my own. I've been seeing for 2 years, so I encourage everybody to do the same.
Right. Amen.
Intricate faces in front of select faces that expose me to the recipe of self-hatred. Memories that I remember vividly, mentally enclosed by reinforced steel, penetrating my peripheral as I actualize the exchange of wheels. Not the glorified, but the younger guy, less managed. Favorite toy was a black 22. And this is when I assumed the weight of destruction. In regards to, but not far from few, I wasn't the only kid in my hood that was willing to kill you. Protecting my skewed views, adhering to the oppositional defiant disorder that white doctors push black pens for trading pills for bullets. I'd rather just cop mine and pull it. Why the fuck would I trade my side for structural racism that suggests that I enjoy my people on the outskirts of society? Living beyond 21 without a gun was a mission, and I did all of that without fucking with soda in the kitchen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, we kind of choked this.
Take your time.
My name is Nurse Key. That is my Instagram name. That is my Twitter name. A lot of people follow me on social media because of my women empowerment. I want to give you guys a piece for that first, just to kind of get you familiar with me, because when I wrote that piece for my friend, I broke down and I'm not ready. So I will give this to you guys first, and then I'll get into it. And if I cry, just embrace me. Don't judge me. Okay?
Don't cry with me.
Please. So apparently, I'm supposed to kick y'all while y'all down, just to preserve these niggas' positions in y'all lives. I'm not supposed to tell y'all to quit slaving as bomb-ass girlfriends trying to prove that you're a wife to a nigga who can't even see you with himself for the rest of his life. I'm not supposed to give y'all my experiences with failed love, because now that I'm healed from it, they say that I'm perfect. I'm not supposed to tell you to quit settling for these ain't shit niggas just so you can have the best nigga in the world because you're worth it. I'm not supposed to say that. That's saying too much. I'm not supposed to tell you to pick your fucking head up and stop letting these niggas stress you out to the point where you can't even sleep. You think he's out hustling? He took another bitch to dinner and you at home with a cooked meal stomach and not because you can't even eat. I'm supposed to shut the fuck up, make y'all think every man I ever loved treated me like a queen. I'm not supposed to let y'all in on the fact that every nigga I had to leave had me doing things that wasn't even me. They say I don't stand on what I say. I give it to y'all, but I don't live it. But any man that I deal with knows that fucking with me is a privilege I haven't settled since I left niggas.
I haven't preached anything that I don't practice. I'm not telling y'all to leave these sensitive ass niggas. I'm just saying stop letting them treat you like you average.
Hey. Period.
I remember when I saw my first white person with dreadlocks, yo, that shit makes my blood boil. How the fuck you even do that? So again, I apologize. For having so much sauce dripping that as much as you hate us, you still want to be black. And I know y'all remember when Marky Mark was out here trying to rap, but okay.
Definitely.
I apologize that your natural nigga napping my afro makes you anxious. And thank you for passing a whole ass law that says that it's okay for me to wear my natural nigga head of work. How gracious. So again, let me apologize. That we come in enough skin tones, but not enough breeds for me to matter more than your new Shih Tzu, or your new Poodle, or your new miniature collie, hashtag Dog Lives Matter. I'm sorry that I won't stand for an anthem in celebration of my slavery. I'm sorry that I won't salute a flag stained with the taboo juice of the strangest of fruits. I apologize that I won't accept your Jesus as my Lord and Savior, because my chakra's too in line, so I'm vibrating at too high level of dividing all the lies. So again,
All right. Speak on it.
for thinking that I'm a value. For not wanting to continue to let you systematically assassinate people who look like me by the handful, because if I'm only 3/5 of a man, well then the first body really don't count there, do it.
Period.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I apologize that I refuse to vote for a Joe Biden who doesn't believe that the white man is responsible for the gap in races, or the 300-year equality gap that slavery caused, who doesn't feel like he's responsible for the sins of his father, hashtag All Lives Matter. I apologize that I refuse to vote for a Donald Trump who has no issue taking one hand and grabbing the body. Hashtag vagina laws. Maybe I'll vote for that Asian guy. Nah, fucking never mind, I'm aggressive. I apologize for our recent progression. See, some of us have begun to realize that no sane-minded person will steal me from my homeland, enslave my people for 300 years, rape my women, beat my brothers, and in turn give me a book that'll save my soul. Now that's some pretty wild shit.
You know what? Come on now.
I want to apologize for the day my people are truly free. See, this country was built on the backs of the brave souls who preceded me. So what the fuck y'all gonna do when we leave?
Period.
I heard a poem one time about blacks leaving and taking all the music with them. And that obviously subtract away all the rhythm. But what about all the other inventions? Too many to mention. And what about sports? What the fuck y'all gonna watch? Lacrosse? Or a bunch of white guys shooting jump shots? Cause you know most of the motherfuckers can't dunk. So in other words, this whole damn ship gonna be sunk. And meanwhile, we'll be back in the motherland, dancing under the watchful eyes of our ancestors. And black women that haven't swaying them hips bad enough to make the palest of prejudiced white women green with envy. And black men elite tall buildings in a single bound and slam dunk in celebration of our liberation. And we'll eat chicken fried with the finest of soul seasoning. So in advance, I want to apologize that we'll leave you in a world void of soul-shaking melodies and good seasonings and countless inventions and medical advances and your duckless basketball games and your goddamn green bean casseroles. What a terrible fate that must be. But at least you'll have what you want. And that's a world that's melanin free. So dear prejudiced white America, Trump supporters, neo-Nazis, biggest Klansmen, etc., with no pun intended, I apologize on behalf of us all for all the upcoming dark days. Signed sincerely, yours truly, Mr. Mo Graves. I appreciate it.
Can't calm down because they're treating us like Brian Cranston, Heisenberg. It be the closest one to you that be living in the suburbs, be running your nose like coke in the 80s, having sex with black women, creating crack babies, throwing drugs in the ghettos, creating crack babies, confirming what they already think, saying we crazy because we're all doped up, thinking that's dope and selling dope. It's like they gave us the rope and we were hanging ourselves. We're hanging ourselves. We do it so well. That comes when we dwell right. And it don't matter how much money you got, they ain't gonna stop them from raising hell on you. And they don't care about the family, just control that they hang on you. Hang over you. Turn the M upside down and now we got the W. That means we got the wood to make a meal, take a leg right from under you. Like, why would they take out a man for helping this community? Promoting unity in spite of all of the scrutiny. In the midst of his affiliations, jail time, he had more than enough of those bail bonds that he no longer had to pay because he knows the jail crimes. So we bonded with his community and gave jobs that came a long way from shoe shiners. If we're so inferior, why worry about us trying to make a few dollars? If we're so inferior, why burn us down in toast? Was that so we can stay as blue colors? Was it fear led y'all to destroy black businesses and black families, y'all cowards? And trying to send some fake love through some half-dead flaws. Man, I'm tired of this bullshit. I really want some answers like how Magic can't die from AIDS, but these people still dying from cancer to this day. And they just say that they was gonna die anyway. Man, can't you see? It's a form of crowd controlling. They no longer give a woman a choice, man. This can't be real, man. Stop trolling. And think if they keep giving us bad hands, we'll keep folding. How is it that they fear us but still see us as inferior? I mean, we taking the sun, which is natural, but it burns them, so really what's wrong with that exterior? I mean, we taking the sun, which is natural, but do you see Apollo with this picture? They should really be listening to us before it's too late, because these questions can turn into actions faster than white people taking the culture trying to imitate. Thank you.
He ran approximately 26.2 miles, and when he reached his destination, he died. And the creation of the first marathon was born. The irony is, our black men and heroes are dying with messages in their hearts. Untold stories of gold, yet our black men are running marathons from the time that they leave their mother's womb. I remember how I felt when I saw my son take his first step. Excited and scared at the same time, because I knew in that moment, with heel and toe connected to the surface of the floor, he had begun his race.
But we fucked with each other so tough after that. Once we all got together, nobody could fuck with us, and they didn't try to. I wanted to save you. I wanted to be in a city that weekend, and we could have been somewhere else so that they didn't have to take you. Dear Linda, what happened? Come tell me who shot you. Tell me who we gotta go find so they can feel the body shock too. They knocked the wind out your mother. They turned her heart ice blue, and although we're missing you, we're trying to find a way to get through. One of my own. I got a baby now, and he yellow just like we was. Some weddings got had and some degrees got gotten for you. I tatted a dove right on my back, and when I look over my shoulder, you right there. It's been 5 years since we got that call, and nobody has said a word. Something ain't right. This shit ain't fair. Your sisters want to sleep at night. Your brothers, they deserve to know the truth. They could have had any one of these other motherfuckers, and they decided to come take you. Was it something that we could have done?
Say, how many of your people's never coming home? Took one wrong turn and then ended up on that prison route. Stuck there in the cell and trapped there to their last breath, and thus goes to saying that all some face worse than death, so I gotta ask you what your life like. And how many of your people's never coming home? From a bullet that hit the wrong target. And now you calling up his mom, so now she all distraught and another black king gone. How old is this story? Time and time again, from Tamir's to Trayvon's. Of course the white man turns a blind eye, because I guess it's more important whether or not the world is actually brown. So I gotta ask you what your life like.
You cut that. I still don't know still to this day what the fuck he was saying. Right. I know everybody was saying that when that song first came out. Everybody was riding in the car like, I know I was one of them, boy. I still didn't search the lyric shit. I still don't know what the hell they talking about. How's everybody feeling tonight? Okay, I like y'all energy. Man, when I first walked up in here, all I can think of was truth off power, because that's what this shit looked like. I'm like, I'm waiting for Ghost to come out the back now. Like, Ghost or Tommy, shit, somebody. Man, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I love my city. I love it to death. But the only part I do not like of my city is East Cleveland. Hey, Dom, look.
No one likes EC, guys.
Hear me out. Hear me out. She's gonna cut my mic off. Listen, man, hear me out. I'm pretty sure everybody feel this way about East Cleveland. Because I hit a pothole so hard, my contact popped out. Hey, any recovering alcoholics in here? Yeah, me too. Me too.
Last night.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's about it.
Because I was drunk as a motherfucker last night. Shit, motherfuckers was like, what's your name? Tyrone Biggums? Oh shit, I made it home though. Shit, I made it home but parked in the driveway and reclined the seat and went to sleep. I know half of y'all done done that shit, because I know y'all have. Y'all never pulled up and y'all body just started shutting down as y'all on y'all phone. Y'all just looking at y'all phone like, phone doing this and shit. Then you wake up 45 minutes later like, all right, let me get out. Let me get out.
Or even better yet, get the fuck out of office. You
know what I'm saying? Like, if I go out and commit a crime today, tax evasion, I stole from Family Dollar, any goddamn thing, I'm going to jail. Period. This motherfucker's on national television. And they finding out lies and shit about his ass, and he's still they president. He ain't my president. They president. I just don't understand it. But I can tell y'all this, 2020's election's coming around.
Yo, can I be real? No, like, honestly, getting my feels because being heartbroken is an overkill. I want to talk about the moon, the stars, and the universe, but being heartbroken is a blessing and a curse. And God damn it, I'm tired of being hurt. Can I move on so I can eat clicks with the sun and turn darkness into light and wishing on what shines bright, looking up at the sky, it's a bird. Nah, it's a kite. Nah, I was mistaken, it was a plane. Simple and plain, plain and simple. They don't love them, don't keep them. Yeah! Letting them go so we can let things go. Curtains closed, that's the end of this show. My lonely heart is a wreck. Quiet on the set. I'm ready to forget all the times that I cried because they lied, and I don't want to hide. I'm just ready to be free, and most importantly, I'm just ready to just be me.
A candle place, a little fancy place on Coventry around here. You know, stuff that you only see real classy white people do on TV. So you get there, you mix a little oils, and you know put it together. And then you make a candle, like your own little candle from scratch. So I mix like a real nice classy oils. I thought that was classy. You can put the oil in the gel and everything. So I made a special candle, and the candle is named Robert.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
And I'm going to do my last poem. This one is going to be for Robert. It's called No Sequels. The best friend that I didn't call my best friend. Something that I knew I would never get back again. Grew up as close family, something I overlooked, but it wasn't clear enough to me until the life got took. A bond that no one will ever quite understand, riding high on broken wings that won't bend. Unappreciative of the moments we lived in, disrespectful of the little time that we were given. Procrastinated on the occasions I should have got up to go. Regretful of all the times you said you needed me and I told you no. Disappointed in my lack of effort to utilize useful time. Devastated in the here and now for what I can't rewind. Stuck in pain, so all I do is cry. Here living a life when I'd rather die. The grief of losing a loved one is lethal. Life is one take and there ain't no sequels. How am I supposed to carry on when God keep taking on my favorite people? Thank you for everybody coming out to the event. TrapSoul, Poetic Justice. See y'all next year. RP to Nipsey Hussle. Hey.